Blitz can go. He's gonna back off right here, and Yorick is just continuing to push. I did go back to buy the items that I purchased. I finished out my Berserker's Greaves right here, which gives me a 2 movement speed and 25% attack speed, and also picked up a Cloak of Agility right here. This gets some extra critical strike. I'm kind of impatient when it comes to buying items. I know I should have bought the BF sword just so I can get that extra damage right up front. Be doing a lot more damage, but the first item I know that I want to build is Infinity Edge. It ends up, I don't believe that's the first item that I do end up building. I think I build part of a Phantom first, just so I can get the attack speed, movement speed going on, and some critical strike mixed in there. I really like attack speed on Caitlyn, and then I like to use that to, I go attack speed, critical strike, and then I go and I switch it up and do like Bloodthirster and finish out the Infinity Edge for all the damage. I think it just helps me farm a little bit better. I'm just hitting a lot more and I'm critting a lot more, and it just helps me. I think, you know, put more hits on the enemy basically. They might not hit as hard, but if I'm hitting a lot more crits, it's pretty much going to even out. I think. I haven't done the math on it. If one of you guys want to do it for me and send it to me, please feel free. And right here, I'm just going to check around the horn, see what's going on. Middle, we got Cassidy, and he's just doing his simple farm right here. We got Yorick coming in for the gank. Tryndamere, Nasus, they are just continuing to eat up the farm here. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what we got here. Myself, I'm sitting at 40 creep score. Yorick's at 17. Nasus 32, or 30, sorry. Cassidy 32, Tryndamere 22. And the mid, which is, right now, is Cassidy versus, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Cassidy versus Heimerdinger. Cassidy 32, Heimerdinger 54. So you see Heimerdinger, his score is above and beyond what Cassidy's creep score is right now. And we see Blitzcrank, he is about 10% health. And what I'm trying to do here, again, is I'm just trying to get these quick hits on all these minions right here. I want to get back up to that tower so I can try to get a couple more shots there. I do see that Blitzcrank, he goes ahead and he teleports back to base to re-heal and to buy. So it's just us here, 2v1 versus the Urgot. Yorick, he gets ulted, and I just start raining down all my damage I can on Urgot. And we almost get him right there. You can see his, yep, okay, actually, he did die to, it looks like minion hits. And as that happened, I was taking turret hits at the same time. So it ended up 1 for 1. Turret took me down. I took him down. So I went ahead and I'm like, okay, I'll take that. You know, give me a little bit extra gold. He gets a little bit extra gold too. That ends up being his second kill. That ends up being my third kill. So with my creep score 47, him to 35, I'm outdoing him as far as gold right now, as my items can show up here. Pick up some attack speed and some more critical chance. And looking at Blitzcrank right now. Blitzcrank with a creep score of 11 right here. So he is not doing very good as far as gold goes. He's only got 1 kill. So checking out up here, looks like the Yorick and the Shaco came in and they took out Tryndamere right out in front of the tower. Not much you can do there. This way that the Yorick is built, his Q will do damage to you and then will heal him for a percentage of that damage. So he is really good when it comes to going just 1v1. You know, you think, oh man, I'm just going to out-damage Yorick and tear him down. But you were wrong, sir, because he will just re-heal himself, his passive ability. So every hit he hits you with his passive, he will get health back. And the Shaco tears down the Nasus. Nasus was in retreat, heading back towards the tower, and Nasus just took him out, gave him a little raffle right there. You know, just kind of talking a little bit of trash to him right now. I did see Heimerdinger off here in the bush. I'm not sure exactly where he went after that. It looks like Cassidy is dead, so he ended up getting taken out as well. And looks like Heimerdinger is returning middle to go ahead and start pushing towards that tower. And he can be nasty. Once he gets up to your tower range, he can lay down his turrets, and he will just tear down your tower within a matter of seconds. It's just ridiculous. Right here, Yorick teleports in. He sees the Heimerdinger getting real close, and he knows what he can do to a tower. So he goes in and trying to delay the inevitable, basically. And it's me versus Urgot and Blitz right here. So I'm just trying to get the creeps away from my tower. That's the last thing I want, is these guys to come up and start doing some hits on my tower, or Blitzcrank pull me out. So right now I do have no minions, so I have no way to block if Blitzcrank decides to try to pull me in. Yes, he will start taking turret hits, but these two guys could probably kill me before I could actually do any damage enough to them to kill them. So Right here, I'm talking to Burk and Vent, and I'm telling them to, get back down here. I need some backup. These guys are just pushing up to the tower. You see, they got the tower just about to half health, and yeah, here comes Burkonius. He's coming in. Throw me some backup right here. We do know that they're right here in the bush. We go ahead and Burkonius drops down one of his little ghouls to just kind of get some sight in there.